News coming out of Niger today is that President Emmanuel Macron has announced that France will end its military presence in the country. It will remove its 1,500 troops stationed there by the end of this year. In a televised interview, Macron announced plans to withdraw the French ambassador and several other diplomats from Niger within hours, followed by its military contingent in the coming months. It comes in the wake of a military coup in July that saw the ousting of the country's elected president. Mr Macron has refused to recognise the junta as Niger's legitimate authority, but said that Paris would coordinate the troop withdrawal with the coup leaders.
La France a décidé de ramener son ambassadeur.
France has decided to bring back its ambassador, and so in the coming hours, our ambassador with several diplomats will return to France. And we are ending our military cooperation with the de facto authorities of Niger because they no longer want to fight against terrorism.
James Barnett is a senior fellow at the conservative think tank, the Hudson Institute, and explained why he believes that this is a win for the military authorities.
The junta, for the past 2 months, there's been this kind of very tense standoff between France and the de facto authorities in Niger. And the junta has essentially been, playing hardball against France, which has been insisting that President Bazoum be reinstated. The French have kind of not taken the military option off the table. And so as long as there were French forces within Niger, as long as the French were insisting that their ambassador should remain within Niger, there was kind of this question mark surrounding the whole situation of might there be a French military intervention or a French-supported West African military intervention via the ECOWAS regional bloc. And so now I think essentially France is kind of, admitting, at least for the time being, that it's kind of lost its influence in the region, that it is unable to alter the political dynamics in the country, that is unable to achieve its objective, which is to reinstate the democratically elected president. My guess is that now, there's going to be some sort of discussion about whether Bazoum can exit the country with his family, that he can get exiled somewhere out of the country, because of course, so long as he's in the country, the junta is going to use him as a bargaining chip.
James Barnett there from the Hudson Institute.